Are you hot taking?
Nah, brother. I don't understand the hype train of the
Yeezy slides. You don't understand the hype train of Yeezy slides.
I don't understand it.
That's absolutely crazy.
Of paying over $150 for a slide.
No, we're not talking. So you're talking about resale. I'm talking
Or
about
even
retail.
Or even the
$60.
That's still insane to me.
But Nazi slides cost $50.
That's still insane to me.
How much are you paying for slides?
Bro, $25 max.
Oh, yeah, you getting some broke-ass slides.
Y'all sick of.
You getting some broke-ass slides for that.
Under mind
That's
control
the swap meet slide.
Exactly. It gets the job done.
No, it does not. You're not going to be able to wear it for a long time.
You're not wearing slides all day.
Give them to me, baby. All right, I'm in line. The pending is the worst. Dude, I'd be happy if I got these, but I'm not getting it. I know it.
Got him. Better get him, because I got him.
What's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Fair Game Podcast. I am C13.
Mi nombre es Christopher Alejandro Gastelum.
And we are back with another episode of the Fair Game Podcast, Season 2, Episode 7.
Siete.
How you feeling today, Cash?
Siento bien. ¿Y usted?
You got to put the subtitle of what you're saying.
Nah, not at all.
That would be fair.
How?
Because we have a wide audience.
We have a huge Latino audience out there.
I agree. But what about the people who love you who aren't Latino and want to know what you're saying?
What about the ones that are Latino and don't understand the things we're saying right now?
That's why you can give it to them in Spanish. Or we can subtitle Spanish. That'd be perfect.
Feel good, man. It was a cool little last couple of days. Obviously, you know, if you guys didn't know, we went to God's Soul.
I was with you.
Yeah, we'll talk about that right now.
Yeah.
The days after, you know the huge. I'm a man of routine. Go see the girl on Sundays. Go see the fam on Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing crazy.
Got
to see my grandma, so
that's dope.
That's great news.
That's dope.
It's great news.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was chill. Yeah, I have nothing much to say for this weekend, at least.
Is your granny active?
She as active as you can get. By the way, PSA, if you guys see a light flashing and this amazing sound that you might hear in and out, we're going to record through this fire test.
There has been a fire emergency reported in the building.
Yeah, she tries to help out my mom and dad outside in the yard for some yard work. She still climbs upstairs to go to sleep.
That's dope.
So yeah, that's good news. Other than that, yeah, she's active as much as possible. But I mean, she's up there in age now, so she's gotta slowly
ease it
back a little bit.
Draw it back.
She's definitely starting to understand that, and she isn't as active anymore.
Cool.
How about you, man? How are your last couple of days?
Obviously, got soul. We talked about it. Well, we're gonna talk about it. Got soul. Other than that, I didn't do much of anything, bro. I was really trying to dial it back. People keep hitting me up for all this business and do business. No deposits, lacking the deposit. I feel like that's a unwritten rule. I'm not gonna start your work until I get a deposit. As much as I love you as a client, as a friend, I'm not gonna start your work until you send a deposit. And when you do, then I'll look at it and then I'll assess it. And then I'll come back to you with what we're going to do. Other than that, I'm not going to do it. PSA. Now, what you got on today?
Kept it real simple. I got my little dad fit going on today. You know.
You think a dad is going to wear that fit?
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe the
cool dad.
Okay, cool dad. Cool dad.
I got a Pro Club Shockaware type fit Mac Park Crossbox logo tee. Cargo shorts. Mm-hmm. Never broke these out. These actually been almost a daily for this 100-degree weather.
Kick flips.
Utility.
Yeah. You don't have anything in your pocket. Let's up.
Wallet.
There we are.
You want to see my knife on camera?
Not really.
I don't have one either way.
Oh, okay.
Nike socks with the...
Finally.
I brought some new shoes finally.
Finally those too.
I was gonna consign these, and I was thinking myself to the morning. I was like, these are low-key gas.
Those are fire.
I don't know if I could let these go. So straight to toe. I bought these on Saturday, I believe. Went on my lunch break. I was like, first off, I got the Chicago split dunks. These
Fire.
I didn't even know they released.
Fire, me neither.
And I walked into Foot Locker and I saw him on the shelf. And I asked, bro, like, hey, you got this in a 12? And I was high-key hoping,
Please don't have it.
please don't have it in
Please
my
don't have
size. His initial response, nah, bro, I think the biggest size is 8.5. I was like, oh,
Thank the Lord.
thank God.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Then I started walking to the New Balance section. He was like, you know what, bro? Let me go double check, actually.
Go
I
check.
was like, damn, low-key fire, but I don't need to spend money right now. But my whole intention was like, I'm going to consign these. I walk, and he comes back with them. I was like, fuck it, run it. Wow. These aren't, and I used to believe these were $90, but nah. These are 120.
Yes, sir.
Inflation at its
Good
finest.
120. Oh, they're fire.
It's definitely fire.
Nonetheless, I like the swoosh. What's up with that swoosh? Is that like tumble leather on the swoosh or elephant print?
So like down, I even saw a video that made me want these shoes even more.
Okay.
This whole shoe is obviously like split in down the middle or half, however you look at it. On the tongue, it has the old like 70s, 80s Nike logo
Fire.
for dunks.
Looks
Then
like somebody
obviously
drew that joint.
type shit.
Yeah.
And now it's the other side is for obviously the retros and the ones that released today. Even the materials go down to the half. They're like more premium leather on the front, I believe. And a little bit cheaper leather on the back, unless I stand corrected.
Might be the reverse.
Then obviously the black swoosh up front, a little gray hit on the more towards the back. On the back, same thing on the heel tab, Nike split in half. Even on the sole, white sole on the front,
Those are fire.
black heel. Through these with the black laces. You guys know how I roll.
White laces.
I usually go white laces
Yeah.
with white tongue. It's a rule of thumb for sure.
You just broke it right now.
Yeah, but I think the split makes the black pop a little more, you know?
Yeah, a little bit. Other fire.
How about
Great
you,
shoe.
man?
Today, I did something different but similar. New Balance. What are these?
I think they're 990s?
990 V6.
Yeah.
Super comfy. This is the one the Action Bronson has he's made that popular so far. 990 V6. And these are just fire. Pop of color. These are called Pop of Violet or something. Pop of Purple. It's a part of that purple pack we talked
Definitely
about.
has some fuchsia.
Yeah, part of that pack. But one of the most comfy New Balances I've ever had. I'm not gonna lie to you, very comfortable. I'm gonna wear this all day just because. On the pants or shorts, I have Fear of God. It's not essentials. This is Fear of God Nike basketball short. Extra
Relax
short.
there, buddy. Slight flex.
Slight, but Then on the top, I got the Stussy. I don't know the name of this shirt, but this is like dice.
It's not an 8-ball type?
Nah,
Type-
it's dice on the back. Big purple dice to
big
match
dice.
the shoes.
Big gambler, buddy.
Yeah, big gambler, you know. On the lid, I have the Kid Cudi Hat Club Man on the Moon hat. You know, I rock it because it got the C. Got this from Zoe. Shout out Zoe. I probably wore this hat on here before.
Yeah. No, I think it was on a prequel.
Prequel, probably, yeah.
A prequel.
So, official episode, I'm breaking out this one. Man, it's so crazy. I have so many, like, different hats and fits to, like, wear.
But you're not a part of the fitted community, man.
I am.
Nah,
They,
man.
they said yeah.
They spoke.
They said yeah.
They said yeah?
Yeah.
They accepted you?
Yes.
You put the application in?
Yes. You didn't. The clip I posted of fucking crazy hats, they said, yeah. What are you talking about, sir?
It's because you work here, bro.
It's not. It's because I'm fly.
It's because I'm fly.
That's what it is. However, super cool to be a part of the fitted community. I love it. Thank you so much, guys, for accepting me.
You know what's so disrespectful? I was at the War House.
Yeah.
And I saw all these,
Exclusive.
exclusive hats that you'll never see before. God dang it.
You have my attention. If you guys have set off the alarm. Oh, just that's it.
Okay.
At the War House.
I'm at the War House, obviously, and I was like, dude, my fitted game kind of weak. And Mickey looks at me, yeah, it is. I was like, dog, what? I was like, help a brother out, man.
Yeah,
But I got
right.
I got size 8s, and there's definitely people on the list way before me, so
Are there?
I'm pretty sure.
No way.
I know Goik is like 7 3/4, 8.
What does that have to do with you?
I'm a 7 3/4 to 8.
What's that have to do with you?
My perfect size was 7 7/8.
I think.
I think I should get like a master, not a mystery box
100%
of like 50 hats.
agreed.
May I have your attention? May I have your attention?
Just give me half of it.
There has been a fire emergency.
All right. So
Fucking blows up.
you need. I know for real, you need a clip of hats, right?
I need a
For-
mystery box.
mystery box.
That'd be pretty fire. I'm gonna actually ask Mickey. I'm gonna see how much that costs. Might do it for a YouTube video now I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think when it comes to like the hats or like shirts or designs or whatever, you don't even have the hat that you got for free, at the sneaker event. But when it comes to like hats and stuff like that, I feel like it's a good look for you to model those hats. So you should have them.
Definitely need a haircut first.
You need a haircut to wear a hat.
No.
Yeah.
But you know, it's
Maybe
kind of
it'll
hard.
fit better.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to wear a hat right now.
Feel it.
You know how I be wearing hats.
Yeah.
It doesn't fully go on my head.
You should come with the headband.
I do have a headband in the car as we speak. Actually,
We should make a fair game headband.
that'd be crazy.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you used to wear headbands back in the day, but
Oh.
we used to get headbands and embroider them.
I didn't go that far.
We used to embroider them with our name or number, and it'd be like one fat patch of like the headband.
I'm the type of guy to put a headband. You know, have the curly hair in the back.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Have a little wig wag going.
Do you remember when there was a time where we were wearing the headband on the back of our head and not like regular?
Nah, I don't think.
There's a guy named Bonzi Wells. He's playing in the NBA. You familiar with him?
Sounds familiar.
He used to play for Portland, but he kind of coined the like Halo headband style. Fire shit.
A halo headband sounds insane.
Pretty fire. Anyway,
Obviously, we went to God's Soul. We met a lot of people.
yeah,
A lot of, I wouldn't say, another high notable people in the sneaker industry.
definitely.
We got to meet Project Blitz.
Yep.
Yeezy Busta.
Yep.
Ad Sneaks,
Yep.
which I'm a big fan of. Who else?
Kai Somar.
Kai Somar.
Friend of the store.
Yeah, friend of the store.
I mean, don't deny.
I'm just saying we met
popular.
new people, you know.
Gotcha,
we unlock
gotcha.
new characters.
The couple of the ladies, I don't remember their names, but they'll be on the
A famous
interviews.
Mua.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of mean that we don't remember her name. Give me one second.
Candy Lover.
Candy Lover, there you go.
Candy Lover.
Candy Lover, that's her
Very
name.
popular. For makeup and hair. She should come on the show. Whenever you're part of like the community, I just want you to come on the show. Like the fact that we're meeting those people there, they're obviously a part of the community. So come on the
Crazy
show.
shoe that she had on.
Crazy shoe.
Gold Louis Vuitton Nike.
The best.
I thought it was a custom, but nah, it's like
That's the one.
that's a real shoe. That's
Right,
crazy.
right after we came from the interview, he's like, "What's up with that couple?" Mickey's like, "What's up with that couple right there with the Louis on?" I was like, "Swagging on 25,000."
Big shout out to J Star.
J Star,
J
very
Star.
interesting,
I
very interesting
might
young
drop that clip
entrepreneur.
today.
Very interesting young entrepreneur. He came in with his hustle on, and he had merch, and he said, "Hey, you guys need some of my hats. Here's
Love
some
it.
stickers."
I know his dad is like the puppet master. Chris Jenner for real.
Young white prodigy,
Young white prodigy.
fire.
For sure,
He's
man.
gonna make it. He's definitely gonna make it. Blueface was there. We tried to get an
Blueface,
interview.
we try to meet the face, man.
Yeah, it was tough.
It was very tough.
It was
He had
tough
a
to
big
get in.
crowd around him. Never mind. That was what I was saying. I was like, I don't understand it, but
I mean, the only understanding of it is
it's because he
there
was a special guest there.
Yeah, there were no other special guests. So honestly, that special guest could have been anybody, and it would have been lit. Imagine if it was like Coil Ray or something.
Coil Ray. That would have been tight.
It would have been over if the whole situation would have got shut down.
That's facts.
But other than that, like I said, we can't forget
Might our guys at Cool Kicks.
Cool Kicks. The other guys from what is it?
Common
King?
Hype.
Common Hype. There you go. Common Hype. Those guys are really popular.
Yeah, we met those guys as well. Pretty dope, chill guys, you know. Everybody there was pretty chill.
Not everybody.
Not everybody. We definitely have some beef with one of our
I'm not gonna mention his name because I
Consigners.
don't want to give him any light at all.
Yeah, exactly.
But dude, I see you.
There's just a way. So let's just set an example. There's somebody that works with us, not an employee, but just obviously
I get you money. I get you money.
A quote unquote partner.
I make sure you get your money.
Exactly. And it's just like he looked at us and he swear he didn't know us. I mean, obviously we don't talk to him a lot in the store at all, but
You know my face.
you know her face.
You know my face. Don't do that.
And that like I'm too cool. That too cool energy is just not what we need to be surrounded with.
I'm not interested in that.
And there wasn't that many of those at all. It's just I felt like those were the only ones.
Only ones.
And this fire alarm.
Uncool.
It's super uncool.
Hot. Yeah, I mean, just uncool, man. I thought, how could you be so cool where you just forget about the people who've given you checks and made sure you had checks?
I don't know. I don't understand. I never understood that energy from anybody. I don't even care if you're
Whether I get you money or not.
even if you're a celebrity, bro. I don't care. That too cool energy is just weird, bro.
It's weird.
It's that's the biggest, like, it's the best way to make an example out of it. It's just weird.
I'm going to just say this. Luckily, I always feel like I'm on the clock. But once I'm not on the clock, I will punch you in the fucking face.
Nah, you're always on the clock, bro.
I know. But that energy's trash to me. I don't like that. And I will quickly front anybody out who, you don't know it. Because I'm not trying to know you. I'm not mixing in that space of trying to know you. Like, I don't care. In fact, if I seen you on the streets, I would try and avoid you. However, I do know you. It's obvious I know you. I'm with people who have on shirts from the store that you always come in and pick up your check, spend money, bring your girl to, all that weird stuff. Don't, if you know who you are. If you watch the pod,
I doubt it.
you don't know who you are because no one knows who you are. That's why. And you look like, you know what you look
Let's
like.
not focus on the negative of the event. Let's focus on the amazing people we met.
Amazing people we met, dope interviews. The first half of the interviews, I had the mic covered.
Actually, I think I found the problem.
I had the mic on mute.
No. For some reason, it wasn't both of our faults. For some reason, it was connected to the other mic in my pocket. I was looking at the video, I was zooming in. I was like, he doesn't have the mic fully covered. You did have it covered.
Yeah.
I was like, but it doesn't sound like you would still hear the music very loudly if you did.
Yeah.
Or like very muffled noise. But I was like, I hear like rumbliness or whatever. I was like, how is it connected to the other mic? If anything, they both should be connected.
Yeah.
So it was like, I don't know. I'll blame the mic if anything. So
And I feel like next time I should have a mic on and
Nah.
holding a mic.
you should we'll get an attachment for sure.
Okay.
We'll get an attachment. So we might hit SneakerCon in the next couple months. They do have a sneaker event in the Bay. I don't know if that's something you want to discuss.
We totally should go.
But we definitely saw some crazy pairs of sneakers there.
Crazy pairs.
There was some
Grinches
guy that had
early.
like very early pairs of reverse Grinches.
Clots.
What the clots were,
What the
a lot of
clot.
what the clots were out.
Yeah.
Now I think about it, born and raised dunk.
Yeah.
Someone had a born and raised dunk on it.
What's that brown dunk?
The Utah Maimoto or something like that.
Those are fire.
Those are fire. Like
There's
the
only
one
one
with
pair of those.
the one with like the navy blue. The
Those
ones
are
that are
fire.
releasing next month.
They're brown and they had that little patch on the back, and you're like, these are hard. We went to that one table where we interviewed that one guy, and he
And
had Jaritos, and he had Born and Raised, and he had those.
Yeah, they release next month.
Those are
I
fire.
think we're talking about the same shoe. Those are fire. I'll put a picture up. I need those. We saw shit. I was more excited of seeing like pairs I haven't seen in person from like back in the day. So I was more excited for like a lot of foam posits. I would definitely cop a foam posit.
Your girl was there in your size. Reasonable.
Toro
wasn't reasonable.
4 was on a table, beat up. This is the thing. We should say this for another episode. I was like, dude, if these were like $250, auto cop. It's the third one. This is the fourth one.
3 strikes and you're out.
What was it saying? Toro 4. I saw one of my favorite Jordans of all time, the Toro 4 for, if they were $250, I would have autoed automatically. But they were $390. Beat
Trying
up.
to get $400 out of me for a used shoe like that, bro?
You can get a $400 for a used shoe, but
Which
not,
ones?
Not a Toro 4,
What
obviously.
shoe's $490 worth? I mean,
$390.
what's
I'll
your
say
400?
I'll say
Used.
used.
A bread? Not even.
No, you could bread for?
Yes. $250. I'm paying $280 max used.
Roughly, yeah, maybe. Maybe a caliber of like, I'm trying to think.
Travis?
SB4, because they're roughly new. And no Travises. I don't think any Travis new. Oh, maybe like a Travis 6.
Yeah.
Not even. That's like
Not-
$250 as well to me. For in that condition, it's pretty crazy.
A Travis 1 or 4 for sure is gonna run for about 400 used.
400, 500, 600.
Yeah. Ish.
But in that condition, it's just no way in hell it was $390.
That was crazy.
I didn't want to spit a realistic offer what someone should be selling it for, not to be flipped, just to be bought. Like max $250.
Yeah.
And I think $250 is still expensive.
Yeah.
And I know it would have been looked at as very, like disrespectful. I even asked Dio like, should I just throw this offer? He's like, nah, that's low key.
Yeah, people gonna look at you crazy. Like, what? Do you know what these are? Yes, I know what they are. That's exactly why I'm offering you the price that I'm offering you.
That's probably what he paid for.
Yeah. You try and get his cost back. I feel like I mean, that's obviously another episode, but con culture is definitely a thing. It's about, like, in my opinion, people being too cool or overpricing things just to, like, try and make a buck back versus, like, this is a community, man. Like, there should be I'm not going to say the idea, but we're going to come to one of these cons with something that's available for the people.
Yeah, there's something that makes sense for a sneaker con where how we view it as a consumer, not as a seller, is somewhere where you find a grail for a steal.
Yeah. Or a decent price.
Or a decent price. Not
Or
something that
reasonable.
obviously you don't have an overhead. You have a very small vendor fee. A lot of expos don't have a crazy vendor fee.
Yeah.
And it's just somewhere you go to let go of inventory.
And why would I go to this place where I got to go walk around with this shoe all day when I can just come into a place like this where they have it already in store, get in my car and go.
Better condition, most likely.
Better condition, most likely. Everybody's not touching it. Probably get a deal because I'm talking directly to the person in a calm environment, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense to try and do that, to go out and try and come up so crazy on these pairs. And if you don't have anything rare or unique, what are we talking about here? We went to one table and I guessed the price of, I can't remember what it was.
It was the Crenshaw's.
Oh, it was a Crenshaw.
He was like, that's a solid deal.
Yeah, because I do this.
I was like, I was gonna say, like, do you not know who this guy is? I was like, I was gonna explain who we are, but I was like, nah, I'll just let them live that. We just know how to do this.
That's all. Like, and don't look at me like I don't know how to do this when I see you. I see you guys. Shout out Cool Kick, shout out JB. He was authenticating and buying pairs alone.
Homie just looked like he was going to the roughest time of his life.
Cool Kick's name is so popular that, like, when you set up, it's gonna create a line. People are thinking, oh, we're selling the Cool Kicks. It's perfect. Crazy thing is, I know JB out there was not giving out like crazy prices. I know he was in the medium range. So it's crazy to come to a con and sell your shoes for less than you would have tried to sell them. So that's interesting enough too, is that if you don't have a booth, like, people that are just out there selling, they're selling for the low. And that's where the deals are.
Because they're really trying to get rid of their shoes.
Yeah. Con culture's crazy, man.
Other than that, God Soul was a fun experience.
Definitely. I'd do it again.
It was my first time at a sneaker expo in general.
Really?
Yeah, it was my first time in a sneaker expo. And
It's a lot of walking.
For sure.
Bad
I mean,
food.
if I was there to not make content just to look at it, I would have been in and out in like an hour or two.
Easily.
But we were there for like 5 hours just
Yeah.
walking. Do you know how much we walked?
Not at all. You guys
6
recorded
miles.
it. 6 miles is crazy.
6 miles.
6 miles is crazy.
6 miles, bro. That's
6
just
miles is crazy.
insane.
Yeah. That was a good day. Good day. I think the interesting part about it too to me was, like, people who didn't have sneakers, they had like shirts or like magnets or
Pins.
I wonder what
Art.
their turnaround was like. Yeah, like
It just seemed like to me, it looked like not a lot of people were buying.
yeah.
It's a bunch of to me, it was like a showroom.
Yeah. And
Like,
it's-
there was a guy there that had a booth just to show off his sneakers.
Oh yeah,
That's insane to me.
pretty fly.
It's
You ask
kind
me.
of crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fly.
Yeah, like a couple pairs of Dior's.
I think what would be dope in another con situation if we buy a booth and we do a podcast.
That'd be pretty cool. Seems a little loud.
Yeah, but we can kind of regulate it.
A little street side interview.
Well, nah, we could just be in like one of those back corners or something like that. We could totally regulate it.
A little podcast.
Yeah, and even though it's loud, the mics will like
A little empty chair.
yeah,
Whoever pulls up, pulls up.
straight up, and we just go crazy. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
that's a good idea.
That'd
to
be
honest.
attractive.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But shout out to everybody who's definitely spending a lot of money at the cons, leaving out buying crazy Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones, things like that. Another one of the chicks who was in there, she had some Louis Air Force Ones on. I was like, yo, like these motherfuckers got fire.
Bread.
That table had 1,000 pairs of Travis Scotts. There was a lot going on. Yeah, that table had 1,000 pairs of Travis Scotts. It was a little annoying, a little overkill. I want to talk about the culture, man. I want to talk about a couple vintage things. Vintage things. So, over the weekend, I was looking at Yves Saint Laurent. They did a collab with Nirvana, and they did it based off their albums. They have like a few band tees that they made, ranging from about 800 to about
That's insane. That sounds illegal.
800 to about
Retail?
retail price.
That's blasphemy.
It says Yves Saint Laurent has the most expensive merch tee ever. So I feel like it's from 800 to about 4K.
That's stupid.
All these shirts are put on actual vintage tees. So this is not even an Yves Saint Laurent tee. This is a source, which is kind of cool. They went and sourced and found these vintage tees and printed the Nirvana prints on them, the classic Nirvana prints on them.
It's not it.
It's kind of fire.
Not for 800.
Well, they're more than 800, 4K. Like the best one is like 4K.
That's just stupid.
Why?
Why is it not?
How much
stupid?
how much do vintage tees typically cost? Like an actual vintage Nirvana tee. How much do you think that's gonna run you?
Realistically, on what someone should pay for it, maybe $250.
$250?
Yeah.
It's Nirvana.
What does that mean?
It's vintage.
That doesn't mean anything.
It's from sometimes it's from the concert that they actually had.
Okay. Like, I just don't get it. It's an old shirt. It's gonna one wash and it's done.
Actually, no. One wash and it'll get better.
No.
That's why it's a vintage tee. That's the thing.
Hang dry it, please.
Single seam.
Angle dry.
There's well, no, you can even dry it regular too. So that made me think of what is the most expensive merch? What is the most sought after merch out there? Obviously, this is officially because it's a YSL collab, but like Jesus is King, very popular stuff. Young Thug, Spider. You got Justin Bieber. What's his stuff called? What's the smiley face? Drew? The Drew. You got.
I feel like we gotta define this line.
Define which line?
The line between whoa. Relax.
I gotta calm down.
You do gotta come
Rasheed Wallace.
down. Motherfucker. I think we need to define the line between merch and a brand.
Okay.
Because there's obviously, we were discussing it right before, or even like we discussed it with, I think when Chase was on. Like,
Okay.
there's a difference between a brand and concert merch, or just merch in general.
Is it though?
No, there for sure is. A brand goes beyond the artist. Concert merch is always tied in with the artist.
Is it though?
Absolutely.
I feel so. This right here is a brand. YSL is the ones who purposed this shirt. However,
It's a Nirvana concert merch.
it's Nirvana concert.
It's
merch.
Nirvana concert merch. It's
So
always
it's merch.
It's not Nirvana's merch.
Is it not?
Is
I think it is. I think Nirvana
okay?
has
It
to sign
is.
off on this.
It's Nirvana's merch.
Yeah.
I think that's what I meant.
But it's
Between
high, it's a
between
clothing line.
how I explain is like Spider. Obviously, it's Young Thugs.
Merch.
Is it though?
Yes, that's exactly how it started.
I don't think it is.
It started as
that's
his
how it
merch.
started, but it's starting to branch off into its own brand.
So that's what I'm asking. I'm saying, Who has the best artist merch, and is artist merch becoming the new clothing lines?
No. It's definitely not becoming the new clothing line.
People are wearing Spider every single day.
That's the thing. That's like it turns into a clothing line.
So you're kind of contradicting yourself a bit.
I am in a way, but there's two different personas. There's two different personalities. There's concert merch that's always tied in with the artist that will always have the artist's name on it.
Mhm.
Like, for example, I'll use
Or something referencing the artist.
something reference.
Kendrick's stuff doesn't always have his name on it.
Neither does Ye.
Exactly. So neither does Thug. Except when it says like the 555, that's Thug. Spider is him. He has it on his face. The web and stuff, like those are his tattoos. Merch.
But Spider could always go beyond Young Thug.
Can it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It means spiders.
Spider what?
I mean, Young Thug, it's like saying, it's like going to a Kendrick concert and you're expected to see Kendrick Lamar on a t-shirt or the album's name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Spider wasn't an album name or one of his official names. It's just something he always, obviously he has it tatted on
That's
him.
his gang.
This is gang, obviously. It's just that word goes beyond him.
Not with the 5 in it. Not the 555. Not the specific.
So you're always
Atlanta.
gonna look at that as just
Every single time.
Young Thug merch.
Young Thug merch.
Some people don't even know it's Young Thug.
High-end merch. That's what I would say. I don't want to just stay on Young Thug because he just obviously the top tier.
I
when
think
it
he's
comes.
the one.
I think Kanye's the one. Let's keep it a stack.
Right now in this day and age.
Keep it a star.
Right now in this day and age, it's Young Thug.
It's Ye.
It's Young Thug.
Let me tell you why it's Ye. So Ye started out, let's go way back. So we were talking about expensive shit, right? I have this vintage college dropout tee that I bought one time at a flea market for really cheap. I looked up the price for it. $4,000. $4,000. But in good condition. Mine's obviously I wore it, washed it, dried it. It still looks good, but it's used. Somebody actually had it on at the Got Soul event, the tee that I have. It's obviously a small tee too, because I bought it a long time ago. But he used to print on Gilded. Tee is going for $4,000 and it's printed on Gilded. Then fast forward, Kanye, Jesus is King. I feel like once he got out of the glow in the dark vibes, he jumped into like the other stuff. So we can go straight to what was after Life of Pablo, which is a great segue too, because we're having Life of Pablo stuff coming soon. Life of Pablo was really when we were like, oh shit. The old English script across the back, the Kobe 60-point Kanye shirt, the yellow purple one, you remember that?
Yeah.
When Kobe hit 60, Kanye
Yeah.
was there with the long sleeve,
Yeah.
white, yellow. The Pablo Tour, St. Pablo Tour, Real Tree Camo. That what it is? Real Tree Camo?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was kind of when he revolutionized it a bit. All those products go for extremely high. We sold them for so expensive back in the day. They were like maybe like $150 a shirt for like a $40 tee. Then you jump into Jesus is King. I feel like this when he really started to like wave. Have you ever heard of a brand called Og? Og did the Jesus is King that has the white Jesus on it with the big like Jesus is King on it.
No, I never seen that.
Og did also A$AP Rocky's merch. So it's like a picture of A$AP Rocky on it.
Never seen that one either.
Super expensive tees. These tees are like $500. But they're cut good. Then you jump into Kanye on the Balenciaga side. You have a tee.
I do.
Merch. Shirt was $400 retail.
It's just, but that shirt has high quality.
That's what we talking right here
But
with the YSL.
I'm not spending $400 on that shirt.
You spent $80 on it.
$80 is reasonable.
80 is a lot.
80 is reasonable.
80 is a lot.
80 is a lot. It's not a lot when you compare it to a $400 retail tag.
Is it though?
That's over like 70% off.
I'm feeling like Kanye is leading that merch to brandish thing.
I can agree now. It's just he's not leading the forefront right now.
And then you dial it to Travis. When you dial it to Travis, CPFM, I forgot about CPFM Kanye too, by the way. Everybody CPFM was crazy, except that Jesus is King. But CPFM, Travis, McDonald's, Travis, Fragment, Travis. We're getting in PlayStation, Travis.
See, that's my thing. Like, it's all tied into Travis. It's always gonna have his name in it.
That's why I like it. That's why I like Mark Jacob.
So
Mark Jacob, his name's in it. Not literally Mark Jacob.
I
but
can't name one artist that has started a brand and it took off. That makes sense.
Kanye,
What's his brand?
the Yeezy Gap stuff.
It's his name. It's merch.
What you mean?
It's Yeezy.
Just because it has his name on it doesn't mean that's like saying Jordan is not something that took off. It has his name on it, but the designs are fire.
I don't know.
One artist that made something that took off, clothing wise. You ready?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
just said Travis though, but we can move on from Travis. Did also a Dior collab. Travi.
Travi Patty.
Segue to Travi's counterpart, Drizzy Drake, OVO.
He's never had that line behind him to me.
OVO.
He's not.
All right.
He was never in the same breath as Ye.
You want some more sauce?
Or Travis.
I got more sauce for you.
He's never been in the same breath.
Pink sauce like on the Barbie burger. Tyler, Golf.
Still not in the same. That's probably the only brand right there
Merch.
that does. That's merch.
It started off as 100%. Started off as merch and turned into
its own
clothing
thing.
line. OF was the merch.
Yeah.
The donut, that was merch. Turned into a line. Tyler, the creator. He's called the creator for a reason. Golf. V-Long.
That was ASAP's. Or wasn't he just like the face of it?
It was not ASAP. It was the ASAP crew, but I can't even think of the guy's name right now. I feel terrible. Was it Bari? No, it can't be Bari. I can't think of the guy's name, but we'll put it in here. Put a picture of him. That guy started off with that, and he did the merch. He was doing merch. He was helping out with people's merch and kind of watered down his brand a bit. But that's a brand.
That is a brand.
Air Force One collab.
Do collabs define you as a brand?
No. I think it catapults you. Defined, no. I think you have to be defined as a brand to get a collab. Justin Bieber's merch, like I said already.
I've never seen
The truest and smiley face.
day in my life.
Purpose, Fear of God. Fear of God 444.
Never seen it.
Most sought after sweaters.
The only thing I know is I feel like is Young Thug is definitely
Gotta say Kanye too. You
I
gotta
can't.
you gotta
It's
say
just-
Kanye and Tyler.
nah. The hottest one right now is Spider.
And Travis.
The hottest one right now
Spider.
is Spider.
Yeah. And
If we were to rank,
and Travis
nah,
and Tyler.
I think Travis is already on the decline until Utopia come back.
And
Shit.
Kanye. And it's gonna come back.
Yeah, Kanye is just.
Revenge Storm.
I don't see revenge a lot.
I do.
You don't see
Revenge is in the same breath as V-Long.
That's a little bit crazy.
The heads will agree.
They're the same thing. They're just not in the same tier.
The heads will agree.
Nah, that's kind of insane.
Griselda merch. I forgot to mention Griselda. I'm not gonna not mention Griselda. Griselda has the most popular selling merch out. Their merch always sells out. If you see anybody with like a huge face of somebody like Jason or whatever, hoodies, stuff like that, I've wore Griselda merch on here. Shout out Isaac Paleo. He's the artist for West Side Gun for a lot of the artist albums. He did a Virgil collab. There's a Virgil hoodie out there. Virgil designed a lot of the Ye stuff.
He did.
He's a designer.
He's a designer.
Fashion designer.
He is the designer.
Kind of put you in that same realm. Hey, so in conclusion, merch and artist merch, the new clothing lines, fire. You can't say that when Spider is selling off the shelves. I'm telling you.
Because I don't view it as Young Thug's merch.
Yeah, but that means he's transcended so far.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He's one of the few.
people don't accumulate the Ye must be born again with Ye, even though it says Ye must be born again.
I don't know about that one.
They put that with CPFM.
Uh,
Just saying.
It says Ye literally on it.
That doesn't mean that it's connected to Ye.
It is connected to Ye.
There's Kanye stuff that has Ye on it that's not connected to Ye.
The only one that I can probably see is maybe his Yeezy stuff with Gap.
Calabasas pants, Adidas,
It's Adidas.
still his sub brand.
Nah.
It's crazy. Your opinion's trash. Come on, fight me. Wow, too cool for school. We're going to fight somehow. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about AI reportedly building its own ChatGPT. AI GPT.
What?
Apple is reportedly building an AI chatbot, and TikTok it's launched its Elevate program, which is a better music platform. Apple is reportedly working on its own chatbot called Apple GPT. They have developed a framework called Ajax to create a large language model like ChatGPT, an open form of AI.
This is going to be nothing different. It's just the simple facts of it. What Apple does is just makes everything simple and easily accessible.
Apple's high level.
Apple isn't high level.
Really?
It's not.
You have an Apple Watch on with an Apple phone.
Their ecosystem is simple.
Yeah.
It's
goes together.
accessible. It goes together.
Connected.
It's just connected. Their ecosystem is bar none. But complex and the highest level of technology, I wouldn't say that.
True. They make it where you have to get more of it. However, imagine that though. Now you got a chatbot that's on your phone.
Exactly.
It's connected to your
It's
phone.
just right there.
Yeah.
While ChatGPT,
You gotta go to the page. You gotta do a
yeah,
subscription.
you gotta load up other shit. While this is just you're most likely gonna just swipe up or down or just ask Siri, hey, yada yada yada, give me 5 ideas of yada yada yada.
Legit
Easy.
smartphones.
Easy.
I like this.
It's cool.
I'm rolling.
It's nothing that we couldn't access. It's just now
Easy access.
they're infiltrating our phones.
They've already infiltrated our
Yeah,
phones
it's
and our
nothing-
minds and our
Yeah,
homes.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Our
Interesting.
bodies.
Yeah. Oh, not about our bodies.
Nah, I think they're our bodies.
I don't know. Nano?
Nano
Nanotech,
for sure.
yeah.
We're gonna be at a point where we can just do this.
And it just pops up out of your hand. It's pretty
Yeah.
fire.
It's gonna be.
I can't lie. I can't wait for that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Mark of the beast for sure. Speaking of the beast, Ye must be born again. Speaking of another beast, Ye must be born again because he just got 85 million off of the Yeezy drop. What do you think about that?
It's nothing. It's nothing we didn't expect. People love the hype of we're never gonna see it again. Obviously, people still love Yeezys. People still love Adidas. It's not like it wasn't expected that it was gonna sit. It was. I'm pretty sure the Adidas site crashed.
Yeah.
I was trying to get me some Pyre
Slides?
Blacks.
Yeah.
Nah, some Pyre Black 350s. I couldn't get them.
Yeah, impossible.
So I mean, it's not surprising. I'm pretty sure they're dropping another collection very soon, and that's literally it.
Adidas made $565 million. Ye's take home 85 million.
Hey, he taking some home. That's shit, almost 100 million.
They're also going to donate to charities also, if you don't remember that. Like, they made a ton of money. I'm pretty sure that debt that they were talking about, erased. Yeah, get out your face. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That should have infiltrated my nose.
Yeah. But they made their money back. They're back on the upswing. All they gotta do is have another hit. If they get a hit in the middle of this Ye stuff,
They do.
what's their hit?
The Sambas. Sambas is one of the highest selling shoes right now. It's probably their biggest selling unit right now. Even over the Yeezys.
When I say hit, I mean a shoe that
Sambas.
is sought after so much
Sambas.
that it sells out every
Sambas.
time. Sambas don't sell out every time. That it sells out every time. It has a price point that will move the needle because $98 is not going to move the needle. And then resale does have a play a factor. If it's on the resale shelf, then I'll say, you know what?
I wouldn't say that. That's like saying, do you believe the white Air Force One is one of Nike's biggest sellers?
1,000%.
You don't think Adidas has that matching sample of...
I don't think the Samba is nowhere near the Air Force One.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's one of their movers that they're consistently going to make year-round, and they're not going to release it in drops.
I think the shell toe has more impact than the Samba.
It does, 100%.
I think they sell more units of shell toes.
No. Right now, in this current wave, Samba
Yeah, in the current wave.
it's their staple right now.
I'm not going to sit here and say the Samba is the savior of Adidas.
It is. Sad
Nah.
fact.
Nah.
It is.
Before Ye dropped anything, they were still in a decline. And Sambas were out and living in the world.
No.
Yes.
Sambas weren't outside 2 years ago.
Yes, they were.
No, they were not.
They weren't as crazy as they were. First of all, any fashion wave comes out 4 years ahead. So Sambas had been out for 4 years before we started talking about them. And well, they've been out for millions of years before we talked about them. Let's keep it real.
That's what I'm saying.
The Samba was already an OG.
They weren't the trend.
It was trending 4 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, I'm telling you.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
dog.
was.
Adidas. 4 years ago, Yeezy was Yeezy.
At his height. And
At his
Sam-
height.
and
Sambas
they
was
already
there.
were putting the Samba in the mix.
No, they weren't.
Okay.
You weren't seeing Sambas that...
There's Samba collabs
Come-
like that. There were hits.
Yeah, you might see it every so often, but you weren't seeing Sambas on the front glass of an Adidas store.
Of course not. You were seeing
You weren't-
everything boost.
You probably weren't even seeing Adidas Sambas available.
They were available.
Just,
They were available on the site. It's central. Anyway, I feel like Ye definitely is impacting the culture once again. We can see his impact every time he drops. Every time he drops, everybody's running to go get him. Even if you don't want him, you want him. You know what I mean? I definitely need another pair of slides. They're going to have another drop in August, like you said. That's going to be cool because I can't wait to see what comes out, which I kind of have an idea, but there's a couple black slides, a couple like darkish slides that I totally need. Hopefully I can get them for the retail price.
we'll get you some Nike Calm slides, man. Same thing.
Nah, they're not the same thing. I
Same
tried
thing.
them
Same thing.
and they're super tough. They're like hard.
Nice.
Nah.
Secure.
The only similar slide, which I tried to talk about it one episode, but you didn't want to talk about it. The only similar slide to a Yeezy slide is that ASIC slide, the 3D printed.
We definitely talked about that one, so.
No, I'm saying I tried to talk about the popular slides for the summer.
Nah.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to
That's
do it.
not
It's okay.
it.
No, I feel you don't want to do
I
it.
mean, slides are just
People love slides.
it's all the same thing.
No, they're not.
They
They're absolutely not. I'm telling you, I went on this wormhole, and I'm not going to stay on this too long because you don't want to talk about slides. But I went in this wormhole of trying on slides. So I went to go try that, a new Nike slide. I almost bought it. I was very close. They had the tan color too. I was like, oh, I need these. Replace my beat up old Yeezy slides. So uncomfortable. Not interested at
Yeezy
all.
slides aren't that comfortable either.
Don't do that.
They aren't.
Yeezy slides is the most comfortable slide out. Bar none.
I don't be putting Crocs are the most comfortable thing I put on.
That's BS. Because
It's-
Crocs don't have any foam, memory, insert, nothing. It's just rubber.
It's rubber, gets the job done.
This
It's
this
comfortable.
material that the Yeezy slides are made out of is, it's bar none.
They're comfortable.
That's
I'm
why
not-
they sell out for so much. That's
I
why they're so
just-
expensive.
Yeah, there ain't no slide out there. It's worth $250.
Gucci down to the socks like I'm Biggie Papa, baby.
Gucci slides aren't comfortable.
I know,
They're
but
just-
they're worth $250.
You're just buying the brand name.
The Dior. There used to be this one slide that was hitting the streets back in the day. It was like a Japanese slide, like Atamata something, and it had like all the straps on the top. That was like the wave at a time. I
The
remember
Jesus
that.
sandals.
Nah.
Those are even more comfortable.
They kind of
than
look like that
freaking
new
Yeezy
Dior.
slides.
That's crazy. Are you trying to hot take right now? Are you hot taking?
Nah, brother. I don't understand the hype train of the
Yeezy slides?
the
You don't
co-
understand the hype train of Yeezy
I
slides?
don't understand it.
That's absolutely crazy.
Of
Christopher.
paying over $150 for a slide,
No, we're not talking. So you're talking about resale. I'm talking
or
about
even
retail.
or even the
$60.
That's still insane to me.
But Nazi slides cost $50.
That's still insane to me,
How much are you paying for slides?
bro. $25 max.
Oh yeah, you getting some broke
Y'all
ass slides.
Y'all sick of.
You getting some broke ass
y'all
slides for that.
just under mind
That's
control
the
for
swap
real.
meet slide.
Exactly. It gets the job done.
No,
You're
it does not.
you're
You're not gonna be able
wearing-
to wear it for a long
You're
time.
not wearing slides all day. Fuck is you gonna wear a $60, $80, $100 slide?
Some
when-
people are wearing slides all day and they're airporting in slides.
Nah, it's not worth it.
Yes. And when you get off the that's how I know you never experienced it like that. When you get off the court
Crocs.
and you tuck your toes in some Yeezy slides or a foam runner, it's on, bro.
Foam runners are comfortable.
Immediate
I
recovery.
have foam runners.
To say that the slide is not extremely comfortable when the foam runner is exactly the same thing
Foam runners. Wait, one thing. Foam runners is definitely more comfortable.
because it covers
Two.
your whole foot.
Two, foam runners after a while they are very uncomfortable
Oh, I don't know.
because
what-
there's just
what
no
would you do that?
support. There's no. It's too soft.
That's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing.
I
And
re-
it being too soft.
Like
for sure.
going from a foam runner or even a slide. I had a slide at one point. I didn't like it at all. It's just going from a foam runner from a slide to a Croc easily
Hey, you are
to a Jesus sandal.
crazy. See,
Jesus sandal is mad comfy.
Birkenstocks too.
I never had Birkenstocks. They just look uncomfortable.
Stupid comfy. Anything with the what is it called? Hemp sole or cork sole. Cork soles are comfortable because they absorb sweat and they'll mold to your foot.
I almost bought some Target Birkenstocks the other day. I should have got them. I forgot
I-
them in the self-checkout line.
I really can't wait until like you get to a place where you feel like you've like leveled up so much to where you're
There's
Those
no point to
Target
buying
sweats are beneath-
the $120
Target shoes
Birkenstocks.
are beneath you.
No,
Beneath you.
no, that's dumb.
Birkenstocks aren't 120
It's
bucks.
just a dumb way to look at it.
I just think that spending $60 on slides is not crazy. I think
It's
that's
pretty crazy.
very normal, very natural.
It's very just.
If you're gonna consume, why not consume something that's gonna be comfortable?
There's definitely comfortable things out there that are cheap.
Name it.
Knockoff Yeezy slides are probably as comfortable. Probably buy them shits on Temu.
They're not gonna last you how the Yeezy slides are gonna last you. It's just crazy.
It's just
You speak on things that are like it's a waste of money to buy something that's not gonna last for a long time. I think I spend $20 on these slides. They're gonna last me 2 months,
I have slides from high school, dog,
and they're burnt down.
They feel the same way.
No, them shits is burnt down.
They feel the same way.
Them shits is burnt
it's
down.
it's just something we've been taught that we just need expensive items for what?
No. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to get it misunderstood. That's why I took it from the resale price.
Brainwashed.
It's not about. You can say brainwash. I feel you. It's not about the price point. That's why I took it down from that to the retail price. Right? Imagine everybody's paying retail price. It's the quality.
I understand what you're saying.
It's just the quality.
There's
The quality
literally-
of Payless versus
Yeah, Yeezy slides.
Adidas is completely different. It is.
It's just not.
It's funny because I was looking at they did a study. They built the store out and made it like a designer store, and they put all Payless shoes in it. And they had people come buy these shoes for like crazy prices, like $600. And people were buying them and like, these are so fire.
It's the brand name, man. You're buying a name.
I don't think you're buying a name, man.
You buy a name nowadays.
I feel like later on in this episode, we should definitely do like the comparison of like a Yeezy slide and a fake Yeezy slide, or a Yeezy shoe and a fake Yeezy shoe, or a Nike dunk and a fake dunk, and wear test them. Literally wear them for 5 days straight, both.
you
and
could do that.
The difference is gonna be mind blowing for you, because I've done it.
The price differences too.
Are you going for? Are you worried about the price? Or are you worried about the comfort?
The price,
The sustainability.
There's a ratio. There's a ratio that you got to find.
That's wild.
You got to find that fine line.
There's no fine line.
There is a fine line.
That's wild.
So it's like we just keep going on slides. I'm not gonna buy a $200 slide, $100 slide, or even an $80 slide. That's something I'm gonna wear 2 hours out of the day. I'd rather wear something that's $200 than I'm gonna wear 8 hours out of the day.
I think that if you spend, I just think worrying about the price point of it is just that's what deters you. And I
It
think
should.
no,
What?
I think when you in fashion, just in general in fashion, I think it's very important to go for what you like, what looks good, what fits good on you, what feels good on you. Like I buy Stussy tees because they feel good and they last. When you wash them, they last better than just a regular Joe Schmo tee. Yep, this tee cost me about $60.
It's a fine price.
However, understanding that it's
Is there
gonna
a
last longer,
Balenciaga,
would last
Gucci?
long, would feel better on my
It's
skin
not.
than
It's
this.
no.
Yes, dude. You wore the Balenciaga shirt on here, and it was draped on your body so amazingly.
No, it wasn't.
Pause.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
It was not.
It was.
It was not.
Collar locked in,
Choked.
and you washed it already. Still locked in.
It's just like, yeah, it just goes back to that fine line that there's a lot of people that are just brainwashed or buying the brand name. And I mean, yeah, I fall victim to that too when it comes to sneakers.
I just told you the Asics slide was just as good as the Yeezy slide. That's not a popular. The Asics are not busting out the package right now.
Still $80, bro. Dog, what?
I'm copping.
That's
I'm
insane,
not going to
bro.
stay concerned with prices. I'd rather go with the comfort. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for the comfort and the quality. I like stuff that lasts long. I don't want to have to rebuy it. When I buy jeans, I buy jeans that are going to last 10 years.
Yeah.
That's the goal for me. Not
Levi's
jeans.
do that.
Levi's do that.
Yeah, $60.
Some Levi's are, see, that's the cheap Levi's section. Some Levi's are like $450. Yeah.
You're sick in the head.
And they
bro.
last forever.
You're a psychopath.
I'm just keeping it a stack, bro.
Nah, bro.
I'm just keeping it a stack. I'd rather go with something that's going to last the test of time and be good quality. I don't want to look up and I've had certain things that I had for a while and I paid cheap for, and they're destroyed. They're done. Why is that funny?
I thought we were on the same page when it came to Levi's, but you just upped the price.
talking
to
about quality.
$450, bro.
I'm talking about quality.
What?
I'm not talking about price. I'm talking about quality.
Whatever. You got it.
Japanese denim is really good too.
It is great. Is it essential?
Yes.
No.
You need one pair.
No, you don't.
I can't wait until we get a good check. And you say, let me get that Japanese denim right there. And
There's
say,
certain things that,
let me get those Yeezy slides.
No. You're gonna see me. Let me get those Toro 4s for $390 used and beat up. Not think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I mean, there's some things, I fall victim to. It's shoes.
Now that's brainwashed. To know that the 4s are uncomfortable and to still buy them for $290, $390, that's brainwashed. I'm talking about buying something that's gonna be comfortable, that's gonna last and test the time.
It's a timeless classic.
Let's get to sneakers. Releasing from sneakers. I don't have it on the list, but I remember that it was on there. It's like a mint green Jordan 2 that comes out on August 1st for $190. Another
Is it a
shoe.
low?
It's a high.
Pass.
I'm passing too. I think it's women's. Another shoe on the list. Nike, Clot, Dunk Low, what the?
You know,
Release
this
date?
is the third episode in a row we've been talking about this.
Because it's a fire shoe. Well, they just debuted the picture
Is
of it. We
sneak-
kind of just got the pictures of it, and now it's releasing. So now we're talking about release date. Real quick, Nike Dunk Low, what the? Clot, July 29th for $150.
Cop
Cop,
for retail.
Auto. Actually, I didn't forget the Jordan 2s. They're right here. Air Jordan 2 Women's Crystal Mint. Release date is August 1st for $175.
Drop.
Just found this one last night. I'm Manir, Air Jordan. I'm sorry, I'm Manir, Airship. August 3rd, $140.
Need them in the Nike outlets.
Black and white colorway.
Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. This is
Jet
a
black.
perfect white boy shoe.
It's a U type of shoe for sure.
I would totally cop this.
I
Yeah,
understand that.
these are fire. Perfect white boy shoe.
Choke them too.
Maybe not choke them. It's funny because I was looking at another podcast and they were going in on our choking topic. And I was like, I've never heard anybody talk about this before.
Security. I feel security. Keep them shits gangster. You know what I'm saying? Unlaced.
Unlaced.
What if you need to run?
If you need to run,
Hey.
run out of them.
Yeah.
Take them off and run.
Yeah.
You run faster without shoes.
It's a little dangerous, but
Is it?
you about to hear some smacking on the floor, and next thing you know, you see a glass shard on the floor, and
Yeah.
Injured.
It's funny because as soon as you take off your shoes to run, that's when the glasses show
yeah,
up
like
on
out
the
of
floor.
nowhere.
I had sneakers on all day.
Next thing you know,
looking
you
on
see a
the floor.
banana peel on the floor.
Slip on it?
Yeah.
Have you ever slipped on a banana peel?
I actually have.
That's crazy.
I actually have.
That's
It's
crazy.
real cartoon like.
One time I threw a banana out the car and I was thinking, like a banana peel, and I was thinking,
Some Mario Kart
wonder if
shit.
somebody Mario Karts on this shit.
That's crazy.
Because your car probably could slip on enough banana peels.
I don't think so.
Like a patch of banana peels.
I don't think so. I don't think that's happening.
Iconic shoe, the Sabrina 1 Icon.
UNESCO.
This joint is coming out August 3rd for $125.
It's clean.
Replacing the Kyrie.
Nike outlets.
Either fire. You said this is going to Nike outlet?
I would buy it if it's in the outlets.
It's gonna be very limited, I feel like. Next shoe on the list, Nike Ambush, more up tempo, limestone. This is August 4th for $190.
I like the shoe. Colorway is absolutely disgusting.
Colorway is absolutely trash. This shoe is fire. I'll take the black ones. Next on the list, Air Jordan 2 Low Women's Varsity Royal, August 4th for $150. And these are absolutely fire.
Super disgusting.
These are fire.
super disgusting.
Spicy.
It's not spicy at all.
These are fire. I'm rolling. Looks like a Chicago blue. I'll take it.
Nah. It's like, are the game rules fire?
Game Royal.
Yeah, the game roll one.
I like those.
Oh, okay.
I like
Just making sure.
They're nice. Next on the list, Air Jordan OG Black Toe Air Jordan. I'm sorry. What the fuck is fly
A
killing
little
me?
knit. Yeah. That shit crawled up in my nose.
That's crazy. I
Infiltrated my body.
feel like we.
I got eggs growing inside me.
That's sick.
Pause.
Air Jordan Low OG Black Toe August 4th for $140.
Auto cop.
Auto.
I don't know if I need them anymore after these though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already got a red, black, white shoe.
I got like 4.
Yeah. What am I doing here? Just
Brainwashed.
always wearing- just always buying red, black, and white. Jordan.
That's all I
Michael.
wear. I got cherries, white cements,
Lost and found.
lost and found. These
Yeah, you doing a lot. with the
Toro
red and black.
6.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
you doing a lot with the
I'm
red.
getting dangerous.
Switching it from red to yellow. Crocs, Mischief, Big Yellow Boot, August 9th for $450.
Sneaker of the year.
It is.
That's not.
This is there.
It's not. It's not even in the top 10.
It's up there.
It's better. It's better than the big red one.
It's up there.
It's not up there. Talk about brainwashed.
I'm
Fuck,
in here.
man.
It's up there.
No, it's not.
Next shoe on the list, Nike KD3. And I ain't talking about Nas, which we'll talk about later. Easy Money Sniper, August 9th for $130.
I'm glad they're bringing back the silhouette. It's one of his best.
This is one of his best for sure.
This colorway, I mean, it's cool. If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. Love the silhouette. Colorways, man.
I'd hoop these.
I'll drop.
I'd hoop these for sure. I'd cop for the hoop. That's about it. Next on the list, Air Jordan LA Union High
Beffy's.
OG August 11th for $200.
Beffy's beauty supply. We saw these at God Soul finally in person.
They look terrible.
They look pretty good.
They look
Uh,
decent.
uh,
I'm not copping.
I'm looking at. I might flip flop.
If I could get these for retail price, sure.
I'll do maybe a little bit above.
There's no way they're gonna be. They're gonna be way above retail
No,
price.
no one likes these
Yes,
like
they
that.
They're gonna be. We should have asked the price of that. What they had on the table.
Well, they probably had it for the Sky High, obviously, but
I think. Let me see. Let me just look at it real quick.
the stock is info.
Yeah, what StockX hitting for?
What stock info?
Yeah, stock it.
What stock info, man? You know
Let
what
me
I'm
see.
saying?
Talk to the people while I'm.
Stock info, man. Nah, it was cool, man. I like the material on those shoes. To be honest, I felt them.
The quality's crazy.
Quality leather. Footscape woven, bar none.
So they're ranging from about $560 to about $1,500. This shoe's definitely gonna be a hit.
No, it's not.
From $560 to about $1,500. That range.
A month, 2 months ahead. I mean, yeah, that's kind of obvious. I mean, once release date, I feel like that's gonna be cut in half
to about $560.
for our size.
So our size is $1,500.
Exactly, it's gonna be cut down to 500.
Nah, I think our size might be about 800.
Nah, it's not that.
800-ish.
It's not that caliber.
And
sneaker.
then it'll creep back up. Like the olives were the same, right? The olives were like really like nobody cared. They were like $750. Now
it's not gonna.
The
creep
olives
up.
are starting to sneak
not.
up.
It's not.
The olives are starting to sneak up. I like these. I'm
through 350 to 400 max. That's where I'll cop it for.
I'm not copping these because they're not that fire to me. The quality's
It's
amazing.
different.
To have it would be cool, but other than that, nah.
Good for the collecty. You know what I'm saying?
Last on release dates: Yeezy Slide Slate Marine. I like this one. It's for August 15th, and it's $70.
Need that in the Adidas outlets.
These are hard. I'll get these. These are hard.
Get them on Temu. You can probably get them right now.
Now, we talked about it in a couple podcasts ago. The Kobe line coming back, the Kobe brand. Right now, we got the Kobe Air Force One Retro QS, which I seen at the sneaker event.
I think it was an old pair.
That was an old pair of
I
it?
think so.
I don't know.
I don't know if it was an
Looked
unreleased joint.
like a custom or something.
A custom?
Yeah,
Maybe.
it was a
I
custom
mean-
pair. These are nice.
They're cool.
If this is how we're going to go start the Kobe brand off, cool. I'm excited. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going to happen. You know, I'm an Air Force One guy. So, and there's a ton of OG Kobe Air Force Ones that are super fire. Specifically, notably, the one that has the face on it. I don't know if you remember the time where Nike was doing like the player's face on the side of the shoe. Fire. Drop that.
These are cool. I mean, it's nothing I'm excited for. The purple, yellow, obviously the classic Laker colors just don't belong in every shoe.
Yeah, it's tough to match.
It's
purple
tough.
yellow.
It's cool for a collection piece. Super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
It's just something that, I'm not gonna go out my way to buy,
facts.
like compared to an actual Kobe.
Agreed.
Like even like Kobe models in a Laker colorway is just not the best looking in my opinion.
Unless it's home or away. It's almost like getting the Chicago or the bread.
No, I mean it is obviously it's very comparable, but obviously I'm brainwashed to loving red and black, yellow and white and purple and black.
It's tough.
It's
tough
just
to match.
yeah. It's just it's cool for matching with a jersey or something or hooping on the court.
The only way is with the jersey.
It's just
or some
it's
Lakers
just-
shorts.
I'd rather see like a Chicago colorway on Kobe for real, to be honest.
That'd be hard, inspired by when he wore the Michael Jordan jersey.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. Speaking of Michael Jordan, we're going to go ahead and go to the next shoe. Air Jordan Retro 2 Black Cement.
Brainwashed.
Another black cement colorway, guys.
I need them, bro. I need those.
It's kind of nice.
They're clean. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Jordan 2s. I already went on record on that. So I just need I just need a Jordan 2,
Discount, I would cop these.
Discount for sure.
With a coupon?
Maybe retail.
Maybe
retail. If they're in a low, there was a black cement low though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was. But
Wait, Black Cement Low 2?
2.
No. The low 2 is black and red. Kenny Anderson PE, I believe.
Probably.
Or Mike Bibby-ish.
They're cool.
Yeah.
Nothing I'll go out of my way again.
Yeah, no, not at all. I do like the gray tongue. It definitely gives me that 3 vibe. I'm like, oh, that's kind of like 3s. I'll fuck with those. Very nice shoe. I would cop for retail coupon. Next shoe on the list, a shoe that probably nobody wants. Maybe you do. Because this does look similar to one of your joints. Soulfly times Air Jordan Chocolate. You throwing brown on everything again, see? Fall 2023.
It's not even about the brown. It's about the return, the slow return of the Jordan 10. One of his most slept on models.
Comfortable.
just down to everything. It's
Yeah.
so clean.
Yeah.
Like I need a double nickel again. And I hope this does very well to the point where it shows Jordan Brand like, oh, we need 10s back.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they did try to do the city pack a while back and it didn't work so well. They dropped like Seattle, they dropped like New York, they dropped like a couple pairs.
They're traversing it.
Yeah. This one's nice.
That was clean, man.
It's very nice. I like these. I hate white collars on shoes though.
It looks cream.
Or cream.
Damn, motherfucker.
Regardless,
motherfucker,
because you're
yes.
like constantly stepping into this cream collar and it's eventually gonna get a little ratty. These are fire. I like these. Soulfly, dope collab. Looks like a nubuck upper with the booty backstroke suede. You know when you swipe it one way and anyway.
I'd cop.
Yeah, I would cop.
Even for resale.
Yeah, those are very nice. Now, stepping into
The Disgustos.
the collab of the year.
That's insane to say.
X-Men, most iconic mutants, get their own ASIC Gel Light 3s. Celebrating the X-Men 60th anniversary.
Gel Light 3s.
Hold on. Don't go to the 3s yet. Let's talk about X-Men first. Are you an X-Men fan? Are you a fan of X-Men?
I'm not a huge fan of X-Men.
Who's your favorite X-Men?
Wolverine.
Okay.
It's pretty basic.
Basic.
Elastigirl.
Okay.
I've never read a X-Men comic.
Wow.
All the X-Men movies are horrendous.
Not everyone.
The best one was the last one,
Pretty
the
good.
Logan, and that was just a Wolverine movie. All the ones.
Who's the
like,
worst X-Men?
The worst X-Men?
The worst.
I can't even name a lot of
Cyclops.
Cyclops, maybe, but he could low-key be OP.
Yeah, he can.
Nah.
But-
Cyclops in the movies is it's
Pussy.
all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Quicksilver is OP. He's anybody quick. It's just like unfair.
Because they bring you something like, oh, this person can like travel time. They're so fast.
Yeah.
There's a part in Flash where he goes back in time because he's so fast.
The new one?
I haven't seen the new one.
I haven't seen the new one.
But on the show, on the TV show. Which the TV show's trash.
I heard after season. Oh, they gave us a long one.
Yeah, they did.
They gave us a long one.
That's it. All right.
Oh wow, this is
Yeah, just a long
shut the
string.
fuck
It's a
up. We have to
string.
get this going.
So yeah, the Flash, you said you heard after the second season. Bless you.
Oh my god,
You heard after the second season of Flash that it was trash?
I heard the fourth season.
I think that's what I'm watching now, and I don't like it. I was like, I thought it was the movie. I clicked on it. I was like,
Nah,
am I that
I
out of
refuse
touch?
to. I refuse to watch that show. I mean, on to what we were talking about, the freaking
X-Men.
the ex Dookies.
These are fire. So Gel Light 3s, you don't like the Gel Light 3?
Gel Light 3s are absolutely disgusting.
Oh, you're crazy.
If I'm gonna go with that type of model, I'm going with the old Trucho Reebok Classics.
Mm.
They don't compare. They look exactly the same.
Mm.
I'd rather just go with stay true to the roots and go with Reebok
Gel Light 3 is
Classics.
comfortable?
Reebok Classics are too.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're not after a while. After a while, trust me, because Reebok Classics is another one of my trauma shoes. The only shoe I could afford. It was like $40.
That's like I don't understand to this day how you say Cortezes are uncomfortable.
Because when you wear them a lot, they run down
Nah,
eventually.
they're just comfy.
Nah, they don't get no better. And this foam on it's only a little
Nah.
thin piece of foam. Very narrow shoe.
Those and classics are comfortable.
Nah. I'm going to get you some classics, and I want you to wear them a lot so you can feel like, these aren't as comfortable as I thought.
Nah, it might get dangerous if I wear those. My whole life might change.
These aren't as comfortable as I thought. Anyway, let's stick on the Gel Light 3s. 60th anniversary for the X-Men. They have several different pairs right here. 2 pairs for Wolverine, based off of both suits that he wore. There's a Cyclops pair here. There's a Rogue pair here. There's a Gambit pair here. There's a Storm pair here. And then there's a Beast pair here. And they all come with a metallic card. They're actually based off the cards. Super fire. And I don't remember where it was, but the initial drop, there were random packs. So you would open the pack and not know what shoe you're going to get. So surprise, package. Pretty cool. I think when you collab with pop culture, or what do you call it? con culture, comic book culture,
Superhero.
nerd culture.
Yeah, nerd culture.
Yeah, superhero culture. Like it definitely gives you a boost. If you put Superman on shoes, it's fire. Batman, it's fire. As a kid, I wanted the Batmans and the Spider-Mans.
Yeah, obviously.
You feel me? Like
that's a grown man though.
that's the nostalgic vibes that they're kicking right here.
The-
I think. Go ahead.
That's the only way, they could sell it is by throwing a comic book, throwing something cool with the packaging. That's how you get it.
People are more after the cards. There's a special like blacked out card in here. If you get it, that card is not worth much on the card level, but it is worth on the collector level. So people are looking for this card to trade people. And the good thing about it is if you get a pair and you're like, oh, I don't like this pair, I can trade it with someone else. Or I can just keep the card, sell the card. There's just so many perks to this.
They're all just ugly sneakers.
These are nice.
I mean, I'll probably try to get a Wolverine one just for the nostalgia. But
I'm Otto in a Wolverine.
would I care for the sneaker? No.
I'm Otto in a Wolverine, a Rogue, or this Storm pair. Oh, that Storm pair is so fire.
No, it's not. You're just lying to yourself.
No, I love X-Men. I grew up watching the cartoons. I genuinely love X-Men. So that's my thing on that. My take on that.
If I had like cool packaging,
It does. It comes with
like super cool packaging.
It
I don't
comes
know
with this
whack
little-
packaging.
the silver bag around it, then a box that has all the X-Men comic books on it. Pretty fire.
That's pretty tough.
I hit up my Kith plug. I'm gonna try and get.
You're just buying the box.
I'm buying the nostalgia,
It's like that Jordan 1, Skyline 1.
but I didn't buy it. This I'm legitimately buying the nostalgia. But interesting enough, I do like this shoe. I can't wait to see it. There's a couple of shoes that are not on this list, but I'm just gonna talk about one. J Balvin, Jordan 3. Not the white one though, the reverse. It's a blacked out one.
I think they just blacked it out. I don't know if that's real.
No, that's coming.
I don't know if
If
that's
Z
coming.
Sneakerhead, shout out Z Sneakerhead. If Z Sneakerhead said it's coming, it's coming.
Nah.
He's never missed.
I feel like it was just a mock up
No, he's never
and
missed.
he just blacked out the white.
He's never missed.
Nah, either way, the white pair is for sure way better.
Hands down. It's based off the Puerto Rico sunsets.
Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that was clean. That was
Based
good.
off, it's
That's
based
cool.
off the sunset. Must be a beautiful sunset. I'd love to see it. Breaking news in sports. Bronny. What happened to Bronny?
Literally happened right before our show. Happening Tuesday morning. I think it was last night, and it's breaking out to this morning. He suffered a cardiac arrest. 18-year-olds during practice, which is kind of crazy for someone who's top tier in shape.
Young.
Pretty sure he doesn't eat bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. Must be something. It means something very similar probably happened to Shaq's son, but he had an enlarged heart.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Jamie
he-
Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, cardiac arrest. I don't know. It's a weird time. I don't want to dive deep.
Prayers up to the LeBron James family.
For sure.
Prayers up to Bronny. Hope you get well soon. And you know,
He's in stable condition. I don't think I mentioned that. So
Perfect.
He's good. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to go back to the court.
take care of ourselves, right? Like that's what I see in it. I feel like take care of yourself. Be weary of what you're putting in your body.
I mean, but someone who is a top-notch athlete, I mean,
He's young though.
It could happen to anybody.
It totally could happen to anybody.
That's the crazy.
But if you're not paying attention, it could happen to you a lot easier.
True.
As an 18-year-old, LeBron's 18, Bronny Jr. 18. As an 18-year-old kid, bro, you know what I was putting in my body part.
Exactly. You ain't. That's what I'm saying. Like, it could happen to anybody. We don't
Even if I was rich,
We
I'd
don't
probably
could-
still be trying to like smoke some weed or
we don't control
do
that
something.
shit, bro.
We don't, but we do. You could be careful and you can pay attention to your body.
You could, and you could be top notch in shape. Like, I mean, Jamie Foxx was top notch in shape. Bronny, I'm pretty sure he could run a 5-minute mile. Like, these guys are top of the line in shape. I mean,
Can you bleep what I'm about to say out? Perfect. Thank you. Please, really beep it out.
A few moments later.
what's the point of saying it? We can just bleep it out.
Because so people can kind of hint to it. Reddit. Reddit this shit. But let's jump into music, man. Did you listen to any of this music?
All of it.
So let's start off with J. Cole and Boss. They dropped something called Passport Bros. What do you think about that track?
Summer track.
Big garbage.
It was all right.
I don't want to hear J. Cole on his island vibes.
He's done it before.
I know, I don't like it.
Exactly with Boss. And that one was fire.
The other one was fire.
This one's all right.
The other one was a hit.
What's
the other one called?
I already forgot what that one's
But
called.
that one's a hit. They performed it at a show one time. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is hard. This is not.
It's cool. It's not bad.
One listen.
No, you could definitely vibe to it in the car.
You could play this at a vibe. But it's tough for me to vibe and then somebody get the lyrical miracle in me. Because I stopped vibing.
So that's a whole lot of rappers, man.
Who?
I don't know. J. Cole.
Only J. Cole. And Kendrick sometimes. But
He's the only-
Kendrick can give you a vibe without lyrical miracle.
They're the only ones that could do it.
Nah, J. Cole can't do it.
It
It doesn't work.
It does work.
Mm-mm. I hate to hear J. Cole on the lyrical miracle shit.
Speaking of lyrical miracle shit,
Never playing this again.
lyrical miracle spiritual.
Lyrical, miracle, spiritual, visual, visible. Let's talk about real quick how Nas rebranded itself and came back out with 5 new albums in a very short span of time. Now, whether you like all of them or not, understand that this man is up there in age, respectable, distinguished gentleman. And he is dropping faster than a lot of rappers.
Exactly.
And it's not bad. It's very good.
I'll give him his respects that he's due.
Magic 2. Nas. Did you listen to that album?
I listened to it.
Good.
3 songs max.
There's about 5.
You literally put this album on repeat, talking about 5. You'll listen to it straight through.
I totally will.
Nah.
Every time Nas drops, I'll listen to it straight through.
It's like saying KD3 was the album of the year that like two years ago, the other year.
KD1 was the album of the year.
Whatever KD
KD1 won a Grammy.
I'm cool off Nas.
KD2 is fire and KD3 is fire.
Yeah. This album was mid. Still pretty dry year for music for me.
Uzi dropped.
Super mid. I don't play
Thug dropped. Gunna dropped.
I already passed on those albums. Listen to it for a couple days. Just don't listen to it.
I think this year of music is really, really good. The Weeknd secretly dropped with the Idols tape. He dropped. It was drop.
It's not a drop.
It was.
It's not a drop. He dropped a show that needed some music with it.
Drake is about to drop.
Supposedly. Shit, God knows when. He just holding us on by a thread.
Travis about to drop by the time this episode
Oh,
drop.
God. Hopefully. Please save. Please save
announced.
2023. Utopia. Please take me to Utopia.
Stop it.
Please take me. He dropped a song. You didn't put it on the docket with 2 GOATs. One of the greatest collaborations of all time.
Because but it's on here now. Fuck it. Travis, what's it called?
Travis, The Weeknd, and El Conejo Malo, K-pop.
K-pop.
K-pop fire song. Island vibes.
I do like this song.
Putting on a rooftop beach party.
The only thing I don't like about it is Travis. If this was just Bad Bunny and The Weeknd,
It's still
no, because Travis is in the middle of the sandwich.
Travis is not in. Nah, he's
Yeah,
still
Travis
fire.
is in the middle of the sandwich. You seen the video?
Nah.
Really nice. Really nice. I like it. I like that Travis. I mean, for some time, I feel like Travis is culturing the vulture. Vulturing the culture.
I feel like this is gonna be almost a whole album.
Of culture vulturing?
Yeah, of different cultures.
I don't like that.
He's gonna go from his classic Houston shit. He might hit some New York shit, some West Coast shit,
I don't like that.
from island vibes. I feel like this is gonna be Utopia.
I don't like that.
This is gonna be on Utopia.
It should be. This is. I mean, it has to be on Utopia, and I feel like shit. It should be on the Weeknd's album. It should be on Pat Bunny's album too.
No, it's not.
When you drop a single and it's like platinum, multi-platinum, you put it on the album to make the album multi-platinum. This is a music fact. So this is obviously gonna hit the album. I just don't like the coach voting. I don't think I needed Travis and Bad Bunny.
Everyone does it.
Yeah, I know. It's getting a little sad.
The one we're waiting for, Drake, is the master at that.
Does he?
Yes. What?
What?
He's literally done a song with Drake. He's done a song with freaking Smiley,
Drake
J
and Bad Bunny?
Huss. Yes. Drake's one of the main reasons why Bad Bunny blew up.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, Drake and Bad Bunny.
Drake's been around for quite a while, and he's definitely bounced
Drake
around
is obviously
sounds.
a culture vulture, but I just didn't see it coming from Travis like this, man. It's kind of threw me off.
Travis had some major features on Astroworld.
Who? That's not a part of the culture. I feel like Bad Bunny is a different. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's far
when
left.
you're-
Yeah, I mean, I
which
feel like
is fire.
it was bound to happen though.
Of course, the Bad Bunny features are coming, like absolutely crazy right now. I've seen like 6 different features from Bad Bunny that are coming with like hip hop artists. I get it.
They're all going into that lane.
I'm not rolling with that Travis song because it's cool, but it just doesn't feel right. Speaking of that, did you see Drake drop that freestyle with Central C?
I haven't seen it.
I sent it to you.
I did.
You're annoying.
You did send it. I totally forgot till right now. Till you reminded me.
Drake spazzes out on that, and he hints to the album drop. Super dope. Central C. Cool. Bars.
Boss, mate.
Next on there, we got Babyface Ray. Super fire album. Summer is mine. Babyface Ray.
I was disappointed.
I think you gotta grow on me.
You literally put it on your story. This is what I don't understand.
Because I listen to it. When I'm listening to something, that's when I'll put it on my
It's
story.
been on repeat for 2 weeks.
It's been on repeat for about a week.
I was so excited because Babyface Ray does have some like fire songs.
Fire songs. Fire beats. Good stuff.
I think there's probably 2 songs max that I'll roll around to.
Yeah, I would give this a 2 right now. I think once I listen to it more, I'll kind of pull more jewels out of it.
Start getting brainwashed.
The off-beat flow, it's tough to get into right off the back if the beat's not really fire.
You know what's crazy? Babyface Ray has a very eerie similar voice to the guy you hate.
Who?
Jack Harlow. They have similar voices.
I feel like Jay, what's the guy's name? It's a Jay.
Not similar to music. I'm just saying down to their voice.
I can see where you're getting that from. I feel like Babyface Ray and Icewear Vezos have similar voices.
Oh, I know who that is.
He's on songs here. He's on also 6 Mile Paid or 8 Mile Paid or something like that. I don't know. One of the Babyface Ray songs. But I'm gonna let this album grow on me. I'm gonna see what it does. For now, I would say it's about 2 songs that's fire on here. So scratch Babyface Ray. The Nas Magic 2.
It's cool.
Fire.
I'm gonna give it another gander for the respects of Nas.
I'm excited for Travis Utopia. I'll say that too.
That one for sure. I mean, obviously Drake. I need the Weeknd album.
Is that coming?
I need another one. I just don't know.
Has he announced that?
I hopefully it's gonna be the last one.
The Weeknd on that Travis song, the best verse always goes last.
The best artist always goes last.
That's not true.
He's
the best
definitely
verse always goes last.
he's better than those 2.
You think The Weeknd's better than Travis?
Absolutely.
You think The Weeknd's better than Bad Bunny?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm not here to argue that. I just wanted to see what you thought. What do you guys think? The Weeknd better than Bad Bunny? Is Bad Bunny better than Travis? Is Bad Bunny better than The Weeknd?
The Weeknd is the greatest
Some people don't like The Weeknd.
artist of all time.
Once again, guys, this has been another episode of the Fair Game Podcast. I am C.
My name is Abel Tesfaye. That was pretty crazy. My name is Cash.
Like, subscribe, comment. Remember, you are the main character in your story. Dress like it.
XOXOXOXO.
You see how his mic tried to beat him up? Because he's saying some crazy shit.
XO.
Bow! Thank you.